Hello, my name is Mr. John Foden. Do you know something? The CCG in Stockport are very tremendously bad. Come on, if the Prime Minister knew how bad Stockport was, well, I'm sure the MP does. His light's not switched off like that. But some of the people who work for Possibility, they're the CCG. But the people in Stockport are bad. In fact, I can get rid of any time. I'm sure like that. If I can't, ice. Fact, not theory. They're thinking of that. What kid? But then I can do it by the secret law of attraction. I did it by karma. I can pay anyone back any one time I want. Now my landlord, luckily, hasn't shut me out, which obviously was what the CCG wanted. They want me to lose my temper and all the rest of it. But I didn't get angry. I didn't lose my temper. Facts, not theory. What I'm annoyed about is different things. They've actually done really bad to me. So I pay about twice. Third time, to try and kill me. You gotta imagine the fake getting behind the door. And well, I'm in a cage locked up like that behind there. All this, they're not thick and not dim. So twice they stitched me up. Then, they even put, now I don't know it's done wrong on purpose. It's done wrong on purpose for money. Well, probably financial means, people struggling. And there was no world ago when I was younger. And I'm close to somewhat I'm not. That's why I said, actually, this country is going to tell Turkey liars. That's a foreign country. That's true and not false. And I don't tell lies. I can't help always people speaking. I'm a nice person. And that's why I apologise. But when people apologise to the landlord, for one, there's nothing wrong with the premises. It's been mended now. Good enough. Well, the landlord could have choked me out. He's charged him money, which is bad. You can see this green there, so you got green and sheep, but your lights are switched off like that. You've got brain around you. But like I said, I can put you in a cage like that. Did the CCG did know this, and they're not stupid, would you believe? So I'm looking over there, someone who I know, I think. But possibility is. But I'm kind of considerate. Really, would you say something to the government and tell them virtually I told them to pay money to the NHS and have the illness, also kick them out of Parliament. This is a case he didn't look at the YouTube, but funny enough the police do, and so do the Secret Service. They see MI5, look, the lights and all stuff like that, they're on. People know me. So there's a scientist, you know. But then again, I'm not stupid. He's a kind person, he told me not to have the jab. That's because he's a scientist and he's honest. He's honest like me. And I believe in principles, just the same as him. That's why I'm telling not the government, but people who may be from a different country. Help people. Probability. Lay a finger on him. I get bad off me. I can speak no calm, which you won't believe I can do. A lot of people don't. But I got green energy like me. If they did pick up that back there, I give good and bad to anyone. There's the Lloyds, they got good energy. That's in Manchester, Market Street. I'm looking for you to stop it now. People do good, get good. People who do bad, get bad. For one, my landlord is... See, his eyes don't switch off like that. I accidentally seen him today when I came home for no reason at all. In fact, I came with Barry, I came home back. Just spoke to a lady called Barry, talking about Barry says he's him lying, but I'm not. He's a good bloke and I'm gonna help him out. Just that I'm helping Brady Mayhem out. I know him, known him for a long time. Brady's been very kind and considerate, so is Barry. Well, see what happened to Barry when he's done what I've done, got divorced. But there again, he's not stupid. They've got brains like me. People commit slander, or they want to as well. That's why the lady didn't go to court when I actually said, guess what? I won't pay the fine. I'll go up to 600 or 900 quid. That's because I have principles. Why should I get done and set up by an ambulance crew when a sushi G have tried to kill me? You're gonna go where you can't prove that. Let's see him go on me. They had it on me before, so they've on me down. But they made a YouTube video not long ago. You probably won't believe that. Just looking in virtual law pockets. See, I don't lie. It's lying. So well, that's my telly box. That's not it. Just put them away. Don't lose them. See, I don't lose things. But sometimes I don't lie, so sometimes occasionally I can. But see these here, I'll show you. You say I got bad energy about me, but when green I got good. These while I was in hospital, I was given the wrong tablets. That's a small amount. So these are already making me ill on purpose, giving the wrong amount outside. Then instead of taking me to a hospital where a nice Dr. Peter Clough would have done, I would have said, the ambulance crew phoned the police. I got arrested for something I don't even did, being violent. Well, I'm gonna get a letter off Peter Clough, my consultant. I'll ask for one. Probably phone him today. Well, it's a bit late now, so I suppose it's by tomorrow. But like liars. But you think people do cross me, pay the price. Please wait, thank you just went to the government. Well, I'll say it now because if you don't record it, you didn't get it. See, show you something. There's a feather. Right now. Don't tell lies. They were coming from engines. And the dictators do a load of things. Like, for instance, watch. Not two. So, it's to be Adam and Eve. But you shouldn't do that. Or you wouldn't be alive today. But then again, as soon as I said that, would you believe it? You won't even believe it. I've seen an ambulance outside there. But guess what? Where people go in daft and get going dumb. People know what I can do. That's why the Secret Service watch me. And the clever. But my premises has been really badly damaged. I pay 70 quid, my landlord pays 70 quid. He's also had to get from Berry to where we are now. Well, my area nearby here. Oh, a bit lower nearby, you could say. But then again, he comes from Berry. He's a polite landlord, kind of courteous. He hasn't listened to this CCG, and he probably knows what I can do. Because he's not daft and dim, he's kind and polite. But I'll tell you something. This is to... Well, CCG's not killed me, even though he's tried with the tablets. And obviously, my face is covered in blood. I actually show you where they gave me the wrong tablets. Well, when I had an infection. And they actually pulled stunts. As I walk down here, not really nearby, these tablets round down here I get. They even stitched me so much up. You're gonna laugh at this. It makes it get a bit windy, so you can imagine as I pulled it down my hands. This super drug here was a good store. But they said, why can't you eat your tablets? Well, what Dr. Club? No, Dr. Club, he's a good doctor. Dr. Rooney. He actually, would you believe, puts me on a valid register list. I don't lie, I don't like liars. And he put me on there, this super drug here. So you know where I am. Oh, film it. Is this too... Well... I'll tell you a bit about pubs. Yes. Yeah. Actually, there's a pub there. What do you call it? Guess what? It's just again. I don't like liars. People would forget about pubs. Because I don't lie, I can say that. But what I do want, I like not so much stuff like that. Joking, they're in the red. That's really like switched off. And my life isn't. So if you were to pay a price for double crossing me, probably, well, get arrested like the CCG, and also, as well as the CCG, get arrested, also, as well as that, pay a big price, and guess what? You're making one big mistake double crossing me. A lot of people are, a lot of people have done it. I'm not dim and daft with people are. People know they say a lot about me. But then I switched off. I like to know what I know, I tell them top secret stuff like I told you about Weatherspoons, look at that is. I pay them back for double crossing me. People already knew Weatherspoons was quite bad. And I don't like people being racist. It's bad. Because they're like switched off. Next time I go to near Weatherspoons, I get smacked in my mouth. But today, the people don't believe I can do speed up camera. Like a lot of people. But what they don't tell you is what's happened to them. Or one of their friends close to them in the line. It's all because they caused it. Because they had a lie there, was switched off, mine now. Anyway, to finish this off, I just thought I'd tell you about a scientist who knows. Just tell you that I've talked about the government. Let's start with them first. They can pick people back like I told them and help the homeless. Also, if they want to stay in, or the party's going to stay in, which is more important, to help the homeless, as well as changing all the food to healthy food, what the foreign people know. So that's like vegan and something else, because all food's cloned, as you know. And to the rich people it goes, all the money. Now people I don't like who cause trouble. say the truth. Even about the fake cash machine. I'm not saying that's one. But I'm saying that isn't about with a co-op. You know, co-op have got bad luck with their cash machines. But is it because of the co-op who double crossed me? So as a food director, if you have one with a food director, check he's still okay, your funeral plan. Because the play's done, the food director's died, you can go to charter, and guess what? Different firms took over. Go to the horse's mouth, not the, well, you know, somebody nearby. That's the same name. Because you have to pay twice. That's what the money people do when they stitch you up. But anyone who like we're going back to that man, that scientist, I may know more than I say, but you won't say, which I probably do anyway. And I'm kind. For one, I haven't got a medical problem. Or is this country gonna say Turkey are liars and did wrong, let me fly home? And why didn't it, when he had a gun pulled on me, why did he say pull the trigger if you want? But if you don't, if you do, remember, no, guess what? I said, you won't even do this because you're too scared. That's a bit funny really, but it's true. Well, I swear my life, you won't blame me anyway. And I say, pull the trigger if you want, but before you pull it, remember I know a biochemist scientist. I told him to leave the country if he don't return, and I've written letters to my friends in different countries. I'd say some of those bricking it, their light was switched off like that. But guess what, the Turkish know. They know I don't suffer from an illness. I was going to let me fly home. Is this country going to call me? So they call me and put my plumber all the time. Because we know there's nothing wrong. And do damage to my door. That's the fire brigade when there's no fire. And, well, police or ambulance, whichever one. But really, they should pay for the door. Or if they want their karma. But you can't say it's the police all the time. Because there's good and bad in everyone. Or people get allocated to by the council. So please stick over hospitals. That's a CCG. But they making one big mistake is sticking up for the wrong people. First, they should be sticking up for people like the citizens, and the rich are doing bad. This is in charter shops. People have principles and do something. But double cross me, you're making one big mistake. For instance, you were that scientist, which I thought I did a load. And I don't know if it deleted it or did a load. To tell the truth. Could have done however. But now I'm putting this on to cover the mistakes. But the proper mistakes. I don't tell lies. Just like, well, for instance, Boris is a Russian name, which educated people would know. And also, everyone's connected to AK-47, it's a powerful machine gun. So English money, that's why it was worth money. And guess what? Where people are daft, if a lot of people are doing something without even doing the think large fraction, but they're doing it accidentally, and you think you're attracting something, it's going to happen. That's why the war started. And while I'm on here, I'll just say things briefly. The war should be stopped. We should should have no wars. Remember, there's idiots who can do a load of things. That's facts, no fake. I don't tell lies. But then again, I can pay them back. In every country I've went to, someone left a good cause to the people. Maybe someone to become a scientist, someone to be high up and work somewhere, but his way of not being killed by the high up people and not being, well, I suppose you think about it, they get brownie points and CCG if they do die. Did you see me down there on tablets when they given me? No. Didn't take, well, it's not going to be easy to kill me. Now you can say someone could stab me for saying this. I can do a lot of things. Don't be daft and don't be stupid. What I do want you to think about before you try anything. But just look on some shops, yeah, not stupid. Like some. Maybe you should say something like that. See how I'm walking? I didn't say that, I should have said that. Where you're making a mistake. See there? You can't see that. Move forward. You're in a dark place. Just that. But better go am I. No. Just looking over there. But anyway, turn your lights on. Don't attack him. But you pay the price off me. And I'm not lying. And I'm not stupid. And also the CCG can stop trying stunts what they can't do. One will lose his attempt to put me on a valid register list, which is, well, I've done twice, and once what knows what the tablet's caused, which the doctor gave me a prescription anyway for. And you know what, I really have that now. That illness. Well, to tell the truth, that's what the doctor says. And they've said it twice. Are they gonna pay? So don't know, to tell the truth, it's up to them. But what I can do is a lot of things. Make you pay the price. That's the CCG and the people with the money and the government that they don't give to the NHS. Seriously, no, I'm not kidding. I'll show you something in a minute ago. Watch this. There's a feather. Right here, it's a cheap bag. That's because what's just because like pawn shops you can get drinks from. I'm not complaining. You see that was there? Sorry, our service. Right off training. That's virtually two. So you don't get on the bus. I mean not now. But if I wanted, I could do every time. You probably don't believe me. But, well, what I'm gonna do now, show you. Don't worry, I'm stepping forward. Take care for now. There you go, man. Thank you. Get appreciated. I like some. I have to phone someplace because Some buses are just driving past me, might be influenced by the CCG or other people, I hope. Or stagecoach. Cedar line. People getting non-epileptic attacks caused by trains being delayed. And also they can pay them money. People who virtually have had to pay the premises, like they can pay for the funeral plans for Boris Johnson actually caused. Use bottom accusations suicide, which is France, not theory. Did you know something? People to lies. I don't like liars. They're scum. But you know, I feel the price. I got the price. I get good. But I can make them get bad and it's terrible. So pick a name. You'll be regretting. No, you could do 2 jobs. Some people do. Some people do one on the side and don't sell. And I'm not stupid. I haven't got a job. I think it's done no business. I do a lot of things. Because you know about me. Was from near my 5. Probably won't look a place what's from YouTube. Because you know what I can do. And you've got to be careful what they do. Well, I'm going to arrest the CCG, fact, not theory. And this country's going to call a foreign country with liars to let me fly back from Turkey to England. Not a chance. This country's wrong. I don't think it is slander. Or broke the law. Not wrong. It's not slander. It's a couple of friends. It's fraud. That's what they do for money. It's like they usually what they do, so they set me up. None of the works. You could say a lie. The only reason I wasn't looking, I was plugging in my phone. I lay down now. I didn't really want to pay the price. Well, the CCG put in prison, so they pick people. Could be a foreign country, could be this country. Whatever. Suffer. Or they charity shops. Some to the real people, the churches and the homeless. Some don't. There again. Whoever's lying, I'm gonna catch a bus. Go this quick. Do a lot more than that. Anyway, people reply, believe me there, it's not my business. Like I say, pay the price. You can't really do if you don't trust me. So my landlord needs his money, 70, I need my money, 70. And I'm going to punish people to make sure they suffer. So let's see what they think of that. You've got to think of that daft. I'm stupid. Well, it's not going to happen. Well, I can do a lot of things. You're making one big mistake. You'll be travelling faster than I am now. And you'll be on your way to the grave. Well, to do that, I was going to die by my grave in 1999. Prepaid one. In fact, I'm going to give a large amount of money to people. One who's got her own business where she's retiring soon. So probably get to her daughter. Ready mayhem, she's got a good business. Well, so I'd probably love to her daughter now. Guess what? She's not looking for anything like that. And basically, we have lots of telephones that if you do that again, they lose some money and some other people. Anyway, you take care, get back to next time. Good looking becomes a nice, and I'm here to tell you, Papa will pay the price. Take care, bye for now. My name is Mr. John Ford.